Today I'm going to be doing my first review for camera equipment, and this one is going to be the Apurture Amaran lighting, small little LED light. And I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but this is a small light that's been popping up throughout YouTube and through the photographer and videographer community. It's a pretty cheap, affordable light, and it's I think it goes for about $45. Let me double check on Amazon really quick. Yeah, it goes for $45, and it's officially called the Apurture AL-M9 Amaran LED Mini Light on Camera Video Light Black. So that's what it is. It's the AL-M9 camera light, and this is pretty cool because it's a small little light, maybe about the size of like my phone, or for sure smaller than this box obviously. But what it has here on the item list, not sure if you guys can see it, it has a light, a diffuser, universal adapter, a USB charging cable, carrying case, a product manual, and a warranty card, which warranty, because it is a Chinese product, I'm not sure how well it's coming through Amazon, so I think it should be okay. Pretty straightforward box, you know, showing you some examples of how to use the light on top of camera mounts on your phone, but you have to hold it, so technically it's not a phone camera. I don't know, unless you use an L bracket for it or something like that, which I've seen some YouTubers use. And then pros can use it too, not just amateurs but pros. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what comes inside. So right out of the box, there's a big case, or a type of pouch. It's a pouch with the instruction booklet and the registration card, I guess. Oh, and it has a little cloth as well. This pouch is really cool. It has a belt hook, or a backpack hook, that you can clip on, which is pretty handy. You can always, you know, clip this onto anywhere. Worst case scenario, you can always clip this onto your belt loop on your pants and just carry it around with you, or on your bag, even in your backpack. If it doesn't fit, you can always clip on the straps on the side and just have it hanging there, which is really cool because that saves an extra spot for you know, a lens, or you know, something else that you can you know, carry along with you. Apurture branding on the side, and it also has a belt loop here that you guys can you know, put your belt through there and, you know, carry it around like a little fanny pack type of thing, which is pretty cool, I guess. I don't know if anybody would really, you know, put this on their belt. Well, maybe, I guess you would. So let's go ahead and open up the back pouch. So back pouch, I think it's where you keep all the accessories, and you have a typical USB. Oh wow, this is a USB. It's not a USB-C, it's a USB type B mini, or it's a micro USB, that's what it is. Those old school cell phone chargers. What else is in here? Well, actually, let's leave this outside. So cable, something else is in here. Oh, and that's it. Okay, so we have here the what looks like to be the cold shoe mount. Well, this kind of looks like it's off. The aligning, I don't know if you guys can pick that up, but it seems to be kind of off from the actual bracket here. Oh, actually you can turn it. Never mind. I'm an idiot. You can kind of turn it around, so that way you can kind of adjust the light. If it's left, you know, at an angle besides a 90-degree turn, you can kind of just adjust it a little bit, instead of having to turn it all the way around by switching out the cold shoe angle and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. And it has a clamp here to be able to clamp it down onto your camera. Onto the main pouch, we have, or actually, we have the main light, which I don't know if you can I don't think you can remove this little cover here. Can you guys see that? It seems like there's a little type of cover there. Let's see if we can autofocus on that. Guess it won't focus on that stupid thing. But there's like between the white part and the black plastic, it seems to be like 4 little screws or magnets or something. I think these are just little pieces of metal, so it maybe the diffuser is magnetized. Let's go ahead and take a look at it here. It said that there was a diffuser. I hope this is not just it, because I would really like to have the option to put it on and take it off. And that's it. We have a gel cover. What the heck? Is this supposed to be a diffuser? No. Well, we have a gel cover here. 2 gel covers. A blue and then an orange one. And I can tell right away that my blue one is busted. No. Wait, is it? My orange one is busted too. This corner's chopped off. What the hell? So that would theoretically go over it like that. I think these little corners have something to do with it. It seems like it's just magnetized. It doesn't come off, which is pretty cool. But, or maybe when the clamp is on there, it holds it in place. But I don't know. I don't know about that. I really don't know about that. So back to the main light. We have on the side, it's just nothing. Top, we have mounts for what I think would be the clip here. I'm guessing we have more mounts here, which could also serve as a cooling vents as well, since it has it on the top and on the bottom. And what else do we have here? Okay, so on the side we have the DC input, 5 volts for the charger. And we have the brightness adjuster, you know, brighter and lighter, and then on and off. So I don't know if this is charged off the or straight out of the box. And then again, Amaran AL-M9 lighting up kit. So let's go ahead and turn this on. Whoa! So it has, I don't know how well we would be able to see that, but nope, you can't see it at all. Maybe. Nope. Can't. Oh, okay, that picked it up better. There you go. I think you can kind of see it. Let's just throw this on there. Triple diffuser. Well, at least you can see it now. Well, you can't see it there, not in the front view. But the top view, you can see it. So it has 3 little LEDs running down, 3 columns, 3 rows. And it's pretty bright, actually. You know, without a diffuser or anything. It gets a pretty wide angle. Gets me all the way out here, which is pretty nice. Has a blue status light, I guess, whenever it's on. Maybe while it's charging, it turns red or blinks and stuff like that. Let's see how bright this goes. I think that's it. I think that's as bright as it gets. But that is pretty bright. That is pretty dang bright. I mean, this lights up, you know, like my whole table area. I can put it on the side. It gets me over here. Well, that is actually really nice. Gets me on the side. And then let's see how far down it goes. Oh, it's not going down. Help. Oh, wrong button. Oh, that's as far down as it goes. So without diffuser, you know, that's as far down as it goes. go ahead and try to put this on the mount and see if there's any issue with it staying on here. I'm guessing it's does it slide in there? No, I think it's supposed to just clip on there. Okay, so I think that's how it's supposed to go. And then you just kind of, it seems like there's like a little hole for it to clip on, but I don't think it got it. Oh, I think it did get it. Okay. And you don't want to over tighten it because you don't want to, you know, bust it up. But it's not aligned correctly. It's not aligned correctly. I don't like it. I'm really picky about my stuff like that. And it has to be symmetrical to the goddamn thing. Is that even? Oh no, the little hole is not aligned correctly. Well, the little indent. Okay, I think that's how it's supposed to be. That's as even as I think it's gonna get. Can you guys tell if that's pretty even? And then I have my camera here just so I can show you guys how it'll look with a you know, mounted on the camera. This is not my vlogging camera. My vlogging camera is right there and up here. But you know, if you guys had a big, hefty, nice DSLR up, this is what it would look like on there. So, boom. Let's go ahead and turn this on. And this is what it would look like with me filming it. Boom! Hey guys, how's it going? YouTube video here. And that's about it. So that's how it would look like. Top view. And you can also, how did I do it last time? Oh, there you go. If you untighten it from here, from the top screw, not the thumb screw in the back, not the thumb screw in the back, but this little second one here, you can adjust it and adjust your angles. You don't have to remove. The cool part about it is that you don't have to remove it and turn it all the way around and just have those 90-degree angles. You can turn it slightly less and slightly more, and then you know, tighten it back up and it'll stay that way. That way you can turn it that way, you can turn it that way, you can turn it that way. You know, if you're shooting a video or whatever, you turn it this way. Yeah, I don't know why you would turn it this way if you're shooting that way, but you know, you can turn it this way. The only thing that as a photographer, well, I guess you can do it with video as well, but you know, too bad you can't shoot, you know, angle it up. But I guess you can adjust the little head, like a little pivot type of thing, and you know, use it like that. But this is actually really cool. This looks like it would light up some stuff. And like I mentioned, this little guy here prevents your hot shoe mount from sliding out. If you didn't have this screw in there, and you just had the hot shoe thing like that, like let's say you would, oh, I guess it doesn't, I guess it stays in place. But whichever little movement and stuff here and there, you know, this is gonna eventually slide out and it can fall. So that's why we want to make sure that's tight, but don't over tighten it. And that way, you know, it won't slide out. So let's go ahead and turn this off. And it comes pre-charged. I don't know how much you know battery it has on it now, but yeah, I mean that's a pretty cool setup. If you have an L bracket, you can always, you know, attach it to the side. You know, have the lighting over here, have the lighting over here. You know, have the lighting on top. If you have a hot shoe adapter, or has two hot shoe adapter things here, you can always, you know, use that, which I have right here, and I will show you exactly. Actually, let me show you what it would look like if you would have it on your Gorillapod. So let's say you're shooting a video. I know the top view camera is gone, but whoa! think it might be too heavy. No, I think it might be okay. Oh, that was scary. That was the scariest thing in my life. But you know, you're shooting a video over here, your camera, you have your light set up, and it shoots pretty good. I mean, you might need a little diffuser, like a tissue or something put in there. That way it can kind of block off the light depending on how bright it is, or you know, adjust your settings accordingly. But you know, that's what it would look like. It'll look something like this. And then if you want to go all out, or if you guys go all out and have the bracket and the microphone, then you know, it would be, well, I think that might be too heavy for my Gorillapod. But let's go ahead and try it out and see what it looks like. Okay guys, so we're back. I had a little bit of minor technical difficulties trying to set this up because the little screws on there weren't working very well. But this is pretty much what I usually, well, is this loose? Okay, no, it's just this. This is pretty much what I would have, you know, going to an extreme vlogging setup, like during evening times or anything like that. But this is what it would look like, you know, if you're interested in what your setup would look like. You know, you have your DSLR with your little light on top and your little microphone. So I usually don't use the little windjammer unless there's, you know, a lot of wind, which would pick up the audio. But if you guys are interested, I can actually have it right here. Just throw this on there, and then this is what it would look like. Something like this. So this would be the ultimate vlogging setup, you know, going to the extreme of having all your gear out at the same time. And you know, if you're vlogging yourself, if you're shooting yourself, then you know, the light seems pretty cool, lights me up pretty well. And it's that's at the lowest setting. Like I said, you guys might need a diffuser if you guys are like in a darker area. You don't want that bright, you know, light in your face. So if you're shooting like in the middle of the night, or you know, when the sun goes down, you're gonna need a diffuser for sure, because at the lowest setting this is still pretty bright, and this is definitely gonna affect your shutter speed for sure. So actually this is pretty dang heavy. I've been holding it for like 2 minutes, and it's like, you know, getting to my hand, you know, already. So, you know, switching over like this, you know, this is still pretty cool with the flip screen out, looking at yourself. Hey guys, and I don't know if my monopod, my Gorillapod here, is going to oh Jesus, if this is gonna, actually it's getting loose on the screw end here, but there you go. I guess it would hold it. It's pretty sturdy. The only thing is, if you grab it towards the end where the legs are, if you're vlogging with it as a oh, I get, oh, whoa, I feel it bending. I feel it bending. If you have anything smaller than this Gorillapod Zoom, I think this is the Zoom model. So I just dropped my microphone. Oh, my whole L bracket thing. That is no good. I think there's way too much weight to hold it like this, and the amount of little spinning bracket things to hold it is not tight enough to the point where it will be enough to hold it. But okay, well, let's try one more time. So like I said, if you hold it from like the base closer up here, this is like too extreme. I don't think any of you are going to be holding it like this. But you know, if you start moving down here towards the end, like I know a lot of YouTubers do, you know, when they hold their you know, their setup, when you hold your setup out, kind of hold it towards the bottom, it can kind of bend. So I wouldn't recommend having a full setup. There goes again. There goes again. Yeah, I need a different L bracket, I guess, because this one is no good. Well, the screws on here are no good. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend this whole setup thing, because if you hold it by one leg, yep, for sure it's gone. These Gorillapods suck so bad. I've gone through 4 of these for my photography, and let's actually get this off. Or actually, let's try one more thing here. Hopefully I don't lose a microphone, or hopefully I don't lose my camera. But let's try it this way. The way a lot of YouTubers do it is that they bend the legs up this way so they can kind of get more of an angle. Well, the ball head holds onto it pretty well, so you're good on that part if you have a zoom or higher. But if you're shooting, if you're shooting like this, towards the end, you can kind of get yourself, that's still pretty good if you have a zoom. But if you have the smaller mirrorless Gorillapod, if you have the smaller models, I would not recommend this. So look at the weight, maximum weight that your Gorillapod can hold, or your little tripod. Because if you have like an off-brand tripod, yeah, you're gonna have a bad time. But even with my bracket up here, I need to get a cage for sure. But this is, like I said, this is not my setup, so this is a lot heavier than what my M50 would be. And yeah, I mean, the light seems to be okay. I need to go out and try it out. I need to charge it, make sure everything's ready to go. Let's get this off of this. But I think handheld, it should be great. You can hand hold it and kind of vlog, or kind of hand hold it like this, and you should be okay with it. You're not going to drop your own camera. But I know a lot of you like to hold that, Gorillapod. Depending on how it goes, if I really like this light, I might end up picking up 2 or 3 more of these, just because it would be, really handy to have these for my photography, and of course for for video shooting at night and all that stuff. Like I said, I don't know about the gels, but we can try it out and test it out. I might do like a second part review to this after I try it out for, I want to say, a couple shoots, maybe a month or 2. Maybe like, I would say maybe a month. If I try it out for a month, a couple times of me taking it out to shoot, this is really cool because you can just hang it, anywhere, on your backpack, anything like that, your strap, boom, right there on your belt. But that's it, guys. Hopefully you guys find it helpful. If you want to purchase one of these, I will put a link in the description. That way you can just boom right away. And I'm not affiliated with any of this. I'm not getting paid to sell this. I actually bought this little light on my own with my own money, and this is something that I'm going to be using. So hopefully it helps you guys decide on whether or not you want to try one of those out. I would think that the other alternative, if you don't mind the size, in price wise, would be one of these. It does not come with the battery, but you're supposed to put I think 8 AA batteries in here, I want to say. Let's take a look at it. 1 2 3 4 5 6 AA batteries, so that adds more to the weight. And then you can always add these cheap batteries. It takes a couple different ones, so you don't have to buy the official battery. Yep, there you go. Well, that was it. That was pretty much the review for, where'd my light go? Oh, put it in here. That was the review for the little Apurture AL-M9. Yeah. So hopefully that's helpful, guys. I'm going to be doing a bunch of reviews for little gears and stuff, like little gadgets that I get throughout my career. And most of the stuff I use for photography, but I'm dipping into more YouTube stuff for now. So I'm just starting out, not like a super big shot, with a bunch of subscribers and stuff like that. So if you're just starting out, you can subscribe to my channel. We can kind of grow together and see what kind of budget-friendly, cheaper gadgets that we can use, real-world testing and stuff like that we can suggest to other people who are just starting out. and you know, go from there. And yeah, I mean, if you guys you know, hit the subscribe button, comment below if you have the light, any tips, any pros and cons that you might have with that little light, you know, and then we'll move on to the next item. So we'll just keep on moving forward, and you know, try to make the most out of the gear that we can afford at the time. And you know, not all of us can have that super red camera, you know, the expensive lighting setup, all this stuff. Even my top view, you know, I made it with like spare wooden parts. So if you guys are ever interested, I think I have a video set up already anyways, but if you guys are ever interested, I can do a tutorial on how to make your own, give you guys a list of stuff. And it's minor little screws and little extra wood pieces and pipes that you can find laying around your home. Well, maybe not laying around your home, but if you go to like a Home Depot, there's only like a couple bucks, and you can build something like that. That I have up here filming this. So, you know, just trying to get my knowledge out there to the world. And like I said, I'm not a professional. I'm not, you know, super have a bunch of subscribers and stuff like that, but you know, just trying to help out with whatever knowledge I have. So we'll see you guys hopefully next time. Peace. Let's get out of here.